welcome to today's video. It's Monday, I'm headed to work. On Wednesday I got a text message from our babysitter saying that her daughter caught whatever Houston had, so I feel, not her daughter, her granddaughter, so I feel super guilty about that, but I didn't think Houston was contagious because I thought he was like past the worst of it. Like, yes, he still had a bad cough, but the cough was better than it was the previous days. So I thought maybe he was on the other end of it. Turns out he got a fever at daycare that day, and then he didn't go to daycare for the next 2 days. I feel bad, feel guilty, but you know, it happens sometimes. But anyway, won't be doing that again. However, her granddaughter was projectile vomiting last night, and so she said that she couldn't take Houston today. So luckily we have Uncle David, who met us like halfway between our house and his house, picked up Houston. Cody's and I drove separately because Cody has a dentist appointment, so he'll be coming to work later and then going to pick up Houston after work while I have track. But yeah, anyway, I'm headed to work. First thing I'm gonna do is go check the greenhouse, see if we got anything new, exciting, growing, turn on the lights, water the stuff that probably needs to be watered. Not everything will need to be watered, but like the ones that are in the shallow tray, they dry out super quickly, so I need to water those probably. Anyway, yeah, it was kind of cute when I was getting Houston ready. I was like, can I put your shirt on? He goes, no. And then I go, but we gotta go see Uncle Dave. He goes, oh wow, okay. And then he let me change him, and then got in the car, and he was just ecstatic. He's like, what was he saying? He was like, go mama, go mama, go. And so I start backing up. He goes, we have to wait for Dada. We have to wait for Dad. I was like, buddy, he's driving separately. Oh, okay. It was just super cute. Anyway, I'm gonna drive to work and I will update. I'll probably show you guys the plants that are growing. But yeah, let's do that. Well, turns out that when I was moving everything over to my car last night, I forgot to move my keys. So I don't have the keys to the greenhouse, so I can't go out to the greenhouse. So I'm just gonna prep for the day, hopefully get everything ready. I mostly have my first period prepped, but I need to prep for my 4th and 5th and 6th period. 5th and 6th is the same class, so I'll probably do that first because it's much better to be prepped for my 9th graders than it is to be prepped for my seniors, because my seniors can handle, you know, not having a full 50 minutes of instruction. My 9th graders cannot. My 9th graders cannot. And last week they were being really mean, which makes me want to give them even more work because, I don't know, because I'm mean, I guess. I don't know. Like, they're just complaining. It's not that hard. Literally, like, a third of the class gets everything done on time. So it's just hard for me to feel bad for them when they're not putting in the work. If they were working from bell to bell and still needed more time, sure, I'd give it. However, they spend about a third of their time complaining, a third of their time distracted, and then a third of the time not doing their work. So it's just frustrating, but it kind of just is what it is. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get prepping, and then I'll hopefully show you guys the greenhouse. It might have to be at the end of the day though. So anywho, gonna get some prepping done because I forgot my keys. Anyway, all right, finally making it out here to the plants. I was gonna film an update yesterday, but then when I got out here I realized I didn't have the GoPro, so I was just like, okay, I'll just do it later. But anyway, we got some nice growth here. Early radishes, some lupines. These are all cucumbers. We'll wait a little bit to transplant those until they get their true leaves. Thought this was pretty cool, romaine lettuce popping up. That one like showed up over the weekend, so it was just there. Got some marigolds, cantaloupe, yeah, it's doing pretty good, I think. Anyway, just wanted to kind of give an update. Oh, this one looks like it's making a comeback. So put that closer to the light. My tomatoes are doing pretty good. I've seen a lot of things. Well, I was watching TikTok yesterday about transplanting things because I kind of did a lazy, just plant a bunch and worry about it later. So I looked up transplanting cucumbers, which those still need their true leaves. Watermelon growing. I think I'm gonna increase the heat in here. It's kind of cold today. But yeah, anyway, I was looking at it, and some of them say to like cut off the tip or pinch off the suckers, and I'm not sure I want to do that. So everything looks pretty good. I might water a couple things here and there, but I think most of the stuff has plenty of water. But yeah, anyway, everything's looking pretty well. But yeah, I forgot my GoPro last night. I was like, well, I'll just film it later. So here I am, filming it later. These grapes are producing shoots, vines. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna put this away and do what I need to do so I can go back to class. Well, I'm on my prep, but so I can go back to prepping for my 5th and 6th period classes. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I'm a teacher. I teach 9th grade science, 10th grade science, chemistry, and horticulture this year at least. And I'm a pretty chill teacher, and I know that students have the ability to figure out that and then take advantage of it, which happened yesterday. And I'm mad about it, and I'm still mad about it the whole next day. I'm out here in the greenhouse because I like checking my plants every morning. But what happened yesterday is I told everybody in my horticulture class that we're going to the greenhouse. You're not allowed to go anywhere else. And I wanted everybody to come to the greenhouse yesterday. Pretty simple request, right? Well, I go, so it was before class, a girl comes in and asks to go to the shop, and I say, no, like, you're not going to the shop, you're coming to the greenhouse. And then she goes, wait, really? I'm like, yeah, really, like, you're going to the greenhouse, we're all going to the greenhouse. I'm not letting people go to Mr. Raymond's, I'm not letting people go to Mr. Kelly's, because yesterday, well, the day prior to yesterday, kids asked to go to Miss Raymond's because they said they had they had work that they needed to get caught up on. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, for real, yeah, for sure, go do that. And then we're headed back 5 minutes before school lets out, and they're headed to their car, and I'm like, absolutely not. And so from there, I'm like, okay, you're not allowed to do that no more. You're in this class, so you got to stay in this class. So this girl, I was like, all right, everybody, let's go to the greenhouse. And she's just standing there, and I was like, can you move so we can go to the greenhouse? She goes, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay. She goes, I just don't want to be out there because of what happened Friday. Apparently a girl like threw a rock in her vicinity, and then she said that it hit her, but it didn't actually hit her. I don't know the whole story. I don't really care about the whole story. But she's like, so I'm trying to get out of this class. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to the greenhouse today, so you need to go to the greenhouse with us. And she goes, well, can I go talk to the counselor? And I was like, fine, sure, whatever. And then I head out to the greenhouse. She heads over there. But the girl that wanted her to go to the shop with her was following her, staying with her. I'm like, interesting. Well, so I make sure they turn towards the counselor's office, and then I head out because I had 15 other students out here waiting to get in. And then I text our office lady, and I'm like, hey, this person says that they're gonna go see Kat. Can you just let me know if they actually do that? And then tell them that they need to be back, come back to my class, obviously, right? And so she's like, okay, well, did you release her? I was like, I said she could go to the counselors, but beyond that, she should be in my class. She wants to go to the shop. I'm sure she's gonna end up out in the shop. So if she does that, I would like her to get a lunch detention for lying. She goes, okay, let me know if she shows up at your class at all. And so I just come out here, we do our thing that we needed to do. We transplanted carrots. Then at the end of the school day, I see the counselor's like, hey, did this person ever make it to you? She goes, no. And in fact, they went out to the shop. like, I'm kind of hurt, honestly, because why do you need to lie to me? Like, I'm so chill anyway, and like, I trusted you that you're gonna go to the counselors, and then you blatantly lied to me, and I take that personally, and I'm very frustrated about it, and I don't really know what to do about it other than just be like, all right, well, you're not allowed to go anywhere else. We're gonna go out to the greenhouse, and if you need to go to the bathroom, go now, because once we're out there, you're not leaving. And it's just frustrating. Like, why do kids lie? Anyway, I'm just frustrated, and I need to talk about it. And yeah, anyway, that's about it. But anyway, I'm pretty much prepped for the day, so that's my story. If you're a parent, teach your kids not to lie. If you're a teacher, keep on keeping on. All right, there I was trying to film for this, but also another channel that not a channel, but another social media that I'm trying to run. But yeah, it was just so frustrating. Like, why do kids lie? But anyway, I'm in the greenhouse. Things are doing pretty good. Pretty good. Probably should transplant those peas, I think. But anyway, I do think I will end this video here. I probably won't film a new one today. I'll probably film something tomorrow. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just frustrated because I hate that kids lie. But it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna go get to prepping for today. And yeah, I will end this video here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.